You're all set.
Alright. Henry Ford was a people's person. He once said that speculation is only a word covering the making of money out of the manipulation of prices instead of providing goods and services. Henry Ford provided luxury, fair pay, and he provided a safe workplace. He provided luxury because he made cars affordable. At first, in 1908, whenever he first opened Ford Motor Company, a car was about $2,500. And then he decided to redesign his car and make the Model T, which a year later in 1909 would cost you only $950. Very drastic change in price. That is also still $20,000 in today's standards. Because the new design and so like that, the prices went from $950 to $550 in 1913, and then in 1924 they were reduced to $355. The lowest that a Model T ever went was in the last year of its production in 1927, which was about $250. And that's how he made the car affordable. Henry Ford also provided fair pay, and he also invented the middle class. On average, a factory worker in 1914 was paid $1 an hour. If you worked with Ford, you'd be getting paid $2.34 an hour, or up to $5 an hour if you were experienced. He also had fair pay because he took 1 year $10 million in profit and invested it in shares in Ford Company for the workers, which also encouraged them to buy the cars that they were making. And that's how Henry Ford provided fair pay. Henry Ford also made the workplace a lot safer because he turned what used to be considered a professional job into an anyone can do it job. He simplified the production to make it more routine and make the demand for skilled workers less. And in 1914, nearly 3/4 of the entire Ford company was just immigrants. He once said, because of how simplified he made it, that there were more jobs in his factories that could be done by blind and deaf than there were people with those handicaps. He made it so easy to make his cars that in 1914 it only took 93 minutes to make a car, where in 1908 when they first opened it took 13 hours to make a car. He also made it a lot easier to make the car by taking all the machines that would usually take you like those 13 hours to make because they're all over the factory, put them all into one spot, and he made all the raw materials in the spots that you needed them rather than having somebody run all the way across the field and across the factory, making it possible or making it easier to get hurt. Like I said before, Henry Ford was a people person. He told the CEOs once that the highest use of capital is not to make more money, but to make money do more for the betterment of life. Henry Ford provided luxury, he provided fair pay, and provided a safe place to work.